Hello, my name is Amy Sturkey. I am a pediatric physical therapist, and I'm here with Emily. And Emily is 23 years old, and she is diagnosed with autism. And Emily has a history of having difficulties with sensory modulation and sensory regulation. And when I was treating her as her physical therapist, we would always start off with sensory work. Sensory work seems to calm her and organize her. And I thought I'd do a video of the top 10 things that Emily uses to help calm her down. So her family went through and we came up with a list of 10 different things. So one of the things that's pretty easy when Emily becomes a little dysregulated is they use the headphones. She's really big into Harry Styles right now in One Direction, so she listens to Harry Styles and that helps to calm her down. Another thing is if she becomes dysregulated, one of the things they can do is they can play her Tony with a weighted blanket while she was on the couch, and that can help center and organize her. But also she tends to engage in breath holding, and sometimes that can cycle and become worse and worse. They again will use the weighted blanket to be able to help organize her and pull her together. So that's 2. Number 3 is she has a weighted vest that she can wear. A weighted vest for her works great for when she's moving and can't be under the weighted blanket, such as if she's upstairs, needs to come downstairs, so she's on the move, and they want to help keep her regulated, then this weighted vest works well for her. Another thing that she can use is they have a communication device. So they have an option for her if they see her starting to be getting a little dysregulated, that they have an option and ask her, do you want to take a break? And if she needs a break, she can press on that and it will say break. And they'll just withdraw all demands on her for a little bit of time so that she can take a break and know that she'll have to return to the work afterwards, but this is a good way, instead of lashing out, scratching someone or something else, that she has a way that's more productive to be able to indicate that she needs to take a break. Another thing is sometimes when she starts to become emotionally dysregulated, she gets hot, and you can see it in her face. So at the office, I had a big fan that was directional, and I could point it right at her face so that she could feel that wind blowing right in her face. So wind blowing on you takes advantage of something called flow. Flow is when you have sensory input going past your skin, and you get that with a massage. You get that in the water when the water is going past, or with wind. In the shower, you get that sense of flow, and flow is a really powerful sensory input that's often very calming. Another thing that they could do is they keep a lotion with them, and they massage her hands. As you know, the hands are very good at processing tactile input in the sensory lobes of the brain, that area. The hand takes up a huge part, so it's a great, easy, accessible way to give sensory input. Slower and deeper massage and the hands can be very, very calming. Often what I do, I notice that when my kids are upset, that I make sure that I really pay attention to my emotions, because if I get upset with them, that it helps spiral that up. And if they're breathing heavy, that I really make sure that I slow down my breathing, exaggerate my breathing, taking big, deep breaths to help bring down their breathing. Another thing that Emmy uses is fidgets. So sometimes she's unable to get up and move. Do you want this? We've got a little octopus or the fish. So this one is really nice because it's stretchy. They say that they use fidgets in places when they're unable to move, such as when she's in the car. if she has fidgets, it can help keep her distracted and give her a way to get appropriate sensory input, because otherwise in the car, although often she really likes the sensory of being in the car, it can also be overwhelming. So that's another one. We talked about earlier that another option for Emily is the squeezing. She likes squeezing inside the mat. We did an earlier video where she was in the mat, and we make sure that we do short periods of strong, deep pressure. She can choose whether she is laying down in it. I've done it sitting. I've also done it standing, but recently she really likes laying down in it. And I go for about 30 seconds and make sure she has, with her device, the ability to choose whether she wants more or if she's finished. Another simple way, if you don't have a mat hanging around, I've often found children really calm, is with forehead pressure. So I would simply put one hand in the front, one hand in the back, and I count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another thing that they'll use is the whole body vibration platform. We've found that, particularly in sitting, that Emily calms nicely. You have to be kind of careful with vibration and make sure with all of these things that you watch her for her reactions. Because what is calming one day might not be calming another day. But a whole body vibration platform, such as the ones that are used for weight loss, is something that can often provide lots of sensory information to clients to help soothe and organize them. So, and the last thing, number 10, is the sunglasses. So often Emily finds lights too bright. And if they are too bright, Emily shuts down, will close her eyes. And this can be simply true when she's outside, or in my room in the office, I had 2 light switches for 2 sets of overhead lights. So I could simply turn off one light so that there was only half the light in the room on. If you're in places such as outside and it's really bright outside where that is not an option, or even sometimes in my room with one set of lights off, she was still adverse to the brightness of the lights, we could use sunglasses to put on. And with that, could help eliminate that overstimulation of the bright lights. These are 10 things that help Emily calm down. I hope these are helpful for you, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
If you like this video, please like, subscribe, or comment to help other families and therapists find this content.